Hi everyone, it's Shumbo with Vista Sotheby's. We are here again with another Tuesday tip. Today, we're talking about recycling. Have you ever had one of these laying around your house, like a grandmother's old teacup dish, or you had one of the teacups broke and you're left with a plate and you're like, what am I gonna do with this? I'm just gonna toss it. I wanna give you some tips on how you can use these plates. I actually love them for dinner parties and for different types of things. So I'm gonna start with one way that I like to use them. So for example, I bought these at a thrift store. It's this really pretty blue plate. They're great, you can use them in a bathroom and you can put perfume on them, or I even like those, you know those little samples that you get at Sephora or Neiman's, and you've got them thrown all around your bathroom. Collect them together and put them on a really nice dish. It's just a nice way to display them. You can easily grab them and they look pretty. And they're also good for jewelry, like taking off your earrings at the end of the night before you brush your teeth, throw it on the dish, boom, done. This is another one that I like. So I always collect candles, all kinds of candles, but these are great. You just get some generic white candles, pillar candles. I love depression glass. So every once in a while I'm at a flea market or a thrift store and I'll find a onesie twosie. I grab them, you put them on like this. So if I'm having a dinner party, I love taking different depression glass, or like the last dish we saw, in a certain color pattern, I'll start to collect them. I'll do all pinks, all greens, blues. So whatever my theme is that time, we use them. So I grabbed some roses from outside. There was some petals that fell off of a rose. So what's nice is you can just sprinkle them around like this. Took that little brown one out. And say you have all your fresh flowers, you're doing a dinner party, you're doing pink peonies, or your theme is pink. Look at how pretty that is. It just dresses up the dish. This would look really pretty with like sprigs of rosemary or basil, seashells if you're doing a beach theme. So just think, the possibilities are endless on how you can dress up the dish. Here is one. I have a lot of little pots around. I love plants. Anybody that knows me knows I love gardening. So this is the same dish. It was actually the pair to the one that I used in my bathroom. Well, it chipped. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this chip? I was gonna throw it out. And then I was like, oh, I don't have a bottom to the bottom of this plant. So what you do is you just put the plant on top and there you go. You got your own built-in tray and it looks really pretty when you look down. I got a couple more tips for you guys. Just think, you never knew that you could do so many things with an old dish. Okay, butter. You're like, Anne, what are you gonna do with butter? So, again, back to dinner parties. If you are hosting somebody or you just want the dinner table to look pretty, I usually buy the butter that comes in the shorter, they're a little bit shorter than this, but thicker. If you don't have that and you just have a regular stick of butter, cut it in half. You put it on the, like here's a cute little French plate that I got at a flea market. I have a whole collection of them. They look really pretty on the table. Cut the butter in half. You put one on one side of the table, the other on the other side of the table. It dresses it up, looks great. Another little idea. Last and final, I'm all about routines, like morning routine, evening routine. So I'm a big water drinker. Here's another little, this one is one where I didn't have the China cup, and I hate these because it's got the circle in it. So it's like, what are you gonna do with that? At least, like for example, these, it's decorative, you can leave it on a coffee table. Well, it's kind of hard to do that with the circle in the middle from a teacup. So what I like to do is you put these by the side of the bed, put your water bottle on it, okay? When you wake up in the morning, I'm a big supplement person, so before I go to bed, there's 2 or 3 that I always take. Unless I have them out, I always forget to take it. So basically, all you do, you take your supplements, your tray, your dish right next to the bed, put your water bottle on, and you're doing this in the morning. You put your supplements that you're taking at night already out. So when you go to bed, everything's right there. You grab your supplements, drink your water, you're off to bed. So this is just a few things that I do to recycle some old things that I have around the house. I love pretty dishes and I just hate to part with them. So hopefully you've gotten some great tips on things that you can do around your house and maybe look at that old dish a little bit differently. This is Shumbo. Until next time.